In the shadows of Trondheim, Norway, during the 1970s, a series of brutal crimes shocked a nation and cost an innocent man his freedom. This is the true story of Fritz Moen, a deaf and partially paralyzed man who was wrongfully convicted of 2 horrific murders. A case that would later be known as the worst miscarriage of justice in modern Norwegian history. In September 1976, 20-year-old student Torunn Finstad disappeared after a party. Her body was found naked and strangled in the Nidelva River 2 weeks later. 2 years later, another young woman, Sigrid Heggheim, vanished. She too was found raped and murdered. The city was in fear. The police were under immense pressure to find a suspect. They found Fritz Moen. Fritz was different. He was deaf. He had limited speech. He was partially paralyzed and had a minor record. He couldn't defend himself during questioning. He couldn't fully understand the accusations, and yet he was the one they chose to blame. Through long interrogations, mistranslations, and psychological pressure, Fritz gave a so-called confession, one he didn't write, didn't understand, and which didn't match the facts, but it was enough. He was convicted not once, but twice, and sentenced to 21 years in prison plus 10 years preventive detention. Fritz spent 18 years in prison. Alone, forgotten, isolated, he was misunderstood, mistreated, and even attempted suicide. And all that time, he was innocent. One man believed in him, investigative journalist Tore Sandberg. Digging into the case, Sandberg uncovered discrepancies, false evidence, and ignored alibis. After years of relentless work, he succeeded. In 2004, Fritz was acquitted of 1 murder, but in 2005, he died. A year later, he was posthumously cleared of the 2nd murder. And then came the final blow, a deathbed confession from a violent man named Trond Christian Andersen, who admitted to both murders. He had walked free all those years. Fritz Moen died before he could reclaim his freedom. His story remains a warning, a tragic, infuriating reminder of what happens when the justice system silences the vulnerable. He never hurt anyone, but he paid the price of guilt.